What we're going to do here is change this part up and pull this out and put in a glass skull in here. We're turning that into the shift light. The gauges sit about right up here, and of course the shifter sits right in here too. We have the bottom of the shifter molded into it to a nice shape. This glass skull we'll be using to put into the center console here. Like that will glow red at about 6,500 RPMs. See what we do here, we'll fill this side areas here in the fiberglass. Make a nice little swoop to it. That way the skull sticks out just a little bit past this. See here as I sanded down the area. That way the fiberglass sticks to it really good. Now I can fill in some of these cracks here too with this. There's also some going down the side of it. As you can see, I set up a little jig to hold the skull in there. I masked it off. Put a little epoxy in there to hold it in place. Now I can put the fiberglass on there and it doesn't move on me. That's exactly where I want it to be. This back piece comes off of here also. Alright. Remove that, pull the wires out of that. I should slide in there. See here how I set up the light. Right inside that area there. I'm going to have to sandblast this back area all around here. That way it reflects it into the front part of the skull. I also hooked up, this right here is a flasher, they call it a red alert. Flashes 3 times real fast once it turns on. So the skull's gonna flash super fast when it hits about 6,500 to 7,000 RPMs. The long strand stuff is not easy to work with. Right when you put your hardener in it, you want to start mixing it fast. It makes it very, very good. Make sure it's all mixed all the way through it. Once you mix all the way through it, you lay it on as quick as you can and the best you can, and then hopefully it comes out okay. And here you see we used a fiberglass reinforced Bondo, which has the long strands in it for the big gaps. It fills in big gaps and it got a lot of strength. So once you fill all that in here, make it nice and flush, maybe put a tiny bit more, and then we use another regular Bondo. Blend it in to fill in all the fine holes, sand it all down, make it all nice and blended in so it looks good. Just start smoothing it out. Get all the rough stuff off of it. The Bondo will take care of all the fines, all the fine little pits and scratches and everything. You can fill it in with that. Don't go too deep there on there too. You don't want to mess it up. Added another coat. Final coat. Sand this down. Spot putty. Primer. And now we have the spot putty set in here. Fills in all the small little fine scratches and holes. Looking pretty good. We're here modifying the gauge holders here. I cut a slit here, cut a slit here. I'm going to give it a little bit of a bend. That way it matches the nice curved part right above the skull. Let's see. There you go. Put some more Bondo around it here. I'm going to give it the look of it pushing out of the center console here. So I put the notches in here, sand these out, make them smooth, and then put that like into a point right here and then blend it in. Use this Dremel here with this nice little bit on it. Get some fine tuning. Here I did with the Dremel, I notched in, did some little fine tuning to bring in a nice swoop to it. Give that three-dimensional look. It's getting there, looking good. Molded the gauges in here so it's just all nice and smooth and part of the actual center console. This goes up to the bottom of the dash, so the whole thing will go, and then it swoops up armrest right here. Subwoofer goes in here. It's the 8-inch little Sony subwoofer, 900 watt. Also installed a small LED light inside of here, which you see it right there. That will shine down here onto the ground, so that way when you open the doors at night you can see the actual shape of it. I think the nice shape of it puts a nice look to it. Gonna do some touching up around the top of it there just to make it nice and perfect. And it's all done. And then install the shifter. We'll put the light, the gauges and lights and all that, install all that in there and make it all nice and ready to go.